Hi guys, I just wanted to give you a short little video. If you're living off the grid and you're using your power cord connected to your inverter, your shore power for your RV, you may notice that when you turn on your power converter, it buzzes. That louder noise was the pump, but you can hear even now it's still buzzing, and that is 10 is about, I think, like 200 watts of power draining, because you're going from 120 to 110. So that buzzing is actually the extra 10 volts of power times however many amps your inverter puts out. I believe, you can correct me if I'm wrong, just buzzing out as heat and sound from the converter. So you may not want to use your converter. You probably figured out at this point that it drains your power. So, and it's hard to figure out how to bypass it. It took me about 40 minutes. So your power cable, this is on like a Toyota Dolphin. This is a pretty standard power converter from the 80s. This is a 1986, but I've seen these on Fords and Rams campers. This is that power cord coming in. Sorry, no, this is right here. This from here. And all the cables that come over to this, these are all the ground. There's neutral over there. I didn't use the neutral because this is indoors and I'm not too worried about a short. Maybe I'll get a leak and I'll fuck myself over, but let's pretend it's gonna be fine. And this black cable is actually the positive, if I'm not mistaken, or the negative. And then this is the positive, but I believe that this is the negative, this is the positive. And then it comes through this breaker and you can turn it on and off, and your pump is on the other side of the unit inside of this converter, which I don't remember what it's called. It's the transformer. That is the transformer. And that is where the buzzing is coming from. So you need that for your pump, unless you connect your pump directly to your batteries, but I would put a switch on it because, I mean, maybe, because the pump does switch on and off as it loses pressure over time. But anyways, you can take this, if you see right here, this black cable, which you can undo this side of the breaker, and there will be two black wires in here. As you can see, there's now one, because I removed this one and added a little strip of wire to it and just bypassed the entire breaker to the positive wire for that. I shouldn't be touching this. For the power cable coming from your inverter. So now I have my wall power coming directly from my inverter. Let me get something to plug in. Normally before, it would have been shut off unless I turn the breaker, and now it is on all the time without wasting any power from having the breaker turned on. So I would highly recommend, if you're living off the grid, do this so that you don't have to throw in a bunch of ghetto, power strips all over the place. You can actually use your wall power. I bypassed my wall power over here. I'm gonna take this one that I added in out and put the original one back in. Now I've got a plug here, I've got a plug here, and my life is just gonna be a little bit easier because of that. I'm hoping to get rid of some of my ghetto power strips. And also I just wanted to get some more outlets, which I now have a lot more of. Anyways, thanks for watching, and now you know how to bypass your power converter in your RV for your wall outlets. If I bypass the converter for my pump, I'll do another video for that so you guys can see, but that is pretty straightforward. You just have to undo the wires from the pump and connect them directly to your batteries. That's something I'll debate doing, but I wouldn't mind if I just always had my pump on, because it wouldn't use that much power during the day to keep my lines pressurized. And then I could wash my hands, wash dishes and stuff without having to switch that on. So we'll see. Thanks for your time.